So I'm doing Warhammer 40k. I have this camera. Looking at my map, this is my 4K awesome camera. Is it actually doing 4K right now? I think it is. Though it's not actually gonna, you're not gonna see it in the 4K, but it should look very crisp. It should autofocus. But you can see here I have my Helldrake that goes with my Chaos Army, and it's seen better days, right? And I've done, well, let's autofocus. Yeah, look at that. So you can see, put quite a bit of work into making it look fairly good. This is my first biggest paint ever, and I mean I missed some spots. Like I didn't paint this because it was covered up by this arm here, right? However, something like that. It was like this. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, however, when I moved, this thing somehow got crushed, and it made me very sad. And I want to paint it right now, except I don't have the stand. Like I have this, the plate for it, but as you can see, there's kind of like that plus sign in the middle. The clear stand is broken, and I'm not really sure where it is. So I need to find that before I repair this, because I really kind of want it suspended first, and then I can go through and put my details in like I really want to make it look nice. So that's gonna go on the sideline for now. My desk is a mess. Look, thumb screw. The best thing I ever did was buy a pack of 50 thumb screws on Amazon. If you build computers for your family and friends and whatnot, buy a 50 pack of these. They're like $10. So anyways, now I just kind of wasted a bunch of time talking about something that I'm not even going to paint. Let me get something to paint. I have my paints, a couple brushes. My little army there. Oh yeah. Also have my, I believe it's a Hellbrute. Let's see how good the macro is on this thing. Oh, look at that focus. Freaking crisp. It's good stuff. Look at that, you can see his face and everything. I assembled him, never painted him. I do really need to. Where did I put 40k army? This is why I don't move Star-Lord. This is Star-Lord, my cat. One of my cats. I have two. I'm gonna put him in with the board games over here. What? There's a chance this just might turn into a room cleaning stream. We'll see. But I have Assault on Blackreach box number 1. I have 2 of them actually, because a friend gave one to me. Okay, this has some. I need a better way to store these things. I think I might have a Detolf over there. I might actually have a whole shelf dedicated to my phone. Yes, this is it. Alright. So let me So I got like this guy assembled. Ooh, this guy I dry brushed. Come on, focus. Yeah, focus on him. There we go. See, I dry brushed this guy, and that actually looks really freaking good. Look at that. I'm impressed with my past self. Look at that. That's so good. See, I sanded down the seam lines and everything. My camera's in the way. Nope. Yeah. Dry brushed him. Never went beyond just the blue. Dry brushing. But I think I will make a shelf. This one's actually done. I think I needed to put a coat of patina or whatever on the gold. I do custom. I don't really follow like the actual units paint colors in 40K because there's like a billion of them, and I just do my own paint job, so everything looks good. Like I went with a white, a dark blue, dry brushed with like a light blue, and then gold details. This turned out pretty well. And then I have a couple more fingernails on dry brushing spray. This one's incomplete. And of course, these aren't Chaos. Duh. These are just regular ultramarines. So maybe the other box will have my Chaos boys. I got 3 boxes of Warhammer. Yeah. I'm quite proud of it. Yeah, this sword that I'm using, I can almost guarantee that none of you will guess what the heck it's from. You're just not going to guess it. It's a very unique design of a sword. It's actually pretty cool. So you're in. Alright. That's some of my orcs. This is my attempt to paint with a non-standard paint. It's like a shiny metallic blue. I think it looks pretty good, but I like this blue a lot more. And I got some orky boys. I didn't get too far with them. I don't care for orcs too much. For some reason, I have a regular Warhammer unit in here. This guy's got a chain blade with some blood on it. Not too bad. Not my Chaos Army, though, still. But they're painted, or at least somewhat painted. They deserve to be on display. And these are more of my, I'm going to try my hand at painting 40K. I'm teaching myself techniques on it. Alright, so the next box, the final box hopefully has Chaos. I'm pretty sure it does, because it's heavy. There's also a Dark Vengeance box, which has Chaos in it. Oh yeah. Perfect. So this has the Chaos Space Marines book in it. Codex. So good. Corn. Yep. Amazing book. I should put that on my bookshelf. That's some very good reading. If anything, that should be like in my bathroom. Some good toilet reading. Here's probably my most detailed unit before. I forget the name of all of his stuff, but Let's see how good the macro can be on this camera. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. So you can see there's a lot going on with this guy. He's got some skulls. He has a huge sword that's probably 10 feet long. We have white with blue dry brush details on the sword there. Gold details with a skull on his like little cod piece, also tinted blue. I didn't do too good of a job with that. Chainmail, I think, looks pretty good. His cape, I think the back looks really good too. Look at that. Look at the detail on this thing. Yep, that's probably my peak of painting, except for the Helldrake that I was working on after that. And I have a couple more guys that I was working on painting. Assembled. They have their base red coats, some gold details. I don't really have too much of a pattern, which I should have had a pattern of my painting, but yeah, here we go. Here's another one. Red. Look at this guy. This guy was gonna be fun to paint because he's got this freaking super mace of death, you know? Yeah. It's not the actual name of it. And some chaos dudes, you know, just like the regular old, I'm a dude who's been crushed by chaos, but I'm not a super freak. So then I have my Chaos Terminators. Looking pretty good. I didn't put them on their bases yet because I don't know, I'm an idiot. Let's see, where else? Ah, here we go. And here's my Chaos Terminators box. And I think there's still some left in here to build. I need to get my hands on the Chaos Mutilators and the what is the other one called? Mutilators, Dominators? I don't know, whichever ones like store the guns in their bodies and they can just switch to whatever guns they want to in the middle of battle, and they're freaking super overpowered and they're crazy monster beings. Those guys. I thought I bought. Let's see. I just have my Terminators. My Chaos Demon Prince, which is going to be one of my special units that I never even got close to working on. Time constraints. Whatever. Yeah. Oh look, it's the cap to my airbrush. These caps out. You could almost have a little battle with these guys. Look at that. Yeah, these are the jumpers that have the they have a jetpack, but then they also have electro claws of death. So pretty much these can hop into melee range. They're gonna kill just about anything. These Terminators are just great. This one's just got a tentacle for an arm. That's right. You know, just whip your enemies to death with it. And then it's a flamethrower chain saw gun. 2-in-1. We'll see. I don't remember. I haven't touched these things in, I don't know, 4 years? Let me think. Those reference sheets. I wonder if these reference sheets are even valid anymore because everything does the Age of Sigmar. Yeah, something like that. All my paints, they're all separated out. Let's see. They're still liquid though. That's pretty good. You know what? Good job, Games Workshop. Problem is mixing them up. Let's see here. Mechanicus Standard Gray, Devlin Mud Wash, Seraphim Sepia, Foundation Brown, Warboss Green, liquid green stuff. I never had success with this. I could get it. I have real green stuff somewhere, but like, I don't know. Badab Black Wash, Wog Flesh, Gehenna's Gold. I think I have 2 Gehenna's Gold. Yeah, that's the gold that I've been using on my Chaos guys. Good stuff. So I think I should probably downsize to 1 box. I don't know. I need to move stuff around. Cat, you're just in my seat. I don't want to sit down. Oh, it's hot in this room. No cat. All right. So, manual. I like that the quick reference guide is yeah, because this is for the Dark Vengeance set, right? Because it's got the Dark Angels and Chaos Space Marines. But even the quick reference sheet is 4 pages, or 2 pages front and back, 4 pages total. Black Reach, how to paint guide. It's all like, you need to paint all of one color first and then paint another color. First paint it black and then you paint it blue, and then you put in the silver details, and then you wash it with some Badab Black, put your gold details on, use blood red to paint the eyes, use skull white for the insignias. See, it's kind of loosely following that with these guys. All right, actually, it's actually pretty spot on now that I think about it. Yeah. Is there anything I did better, I think? But I didn't draw this kneecap gold for some reason. Do the kneecaps go gold? No, they don't. So I painted it gold on accident. I'm the best. So maybe I won't be painting after all, because I realize that I need to mix every single one of these, because they have completely separated into their like liquid and not liquid states. Ooh. Blood for the Blood God technical. That looks like straight up blood. That's good. That's kind of gross, but perfect. That's great for the saws and the blades to be coated in. Yeah. Trying to think of how I want to do. I could put all, I have like a 3-tray organizer. I could put all of my trays, like all my Warhammer stuff, into the trays, except for my Hellbrute and my Helldrake won't fit, but it'll fit all my paints and all my little miniatures. or I could put them all set up in the D12 on display, which I think I might do that. I think. Then use my 3 shelf organizer for something else. I don't know. I might use it for tools. Put it in the garage. Yeah, so it's like stratify into color, the liquid, and then whatever's in between. Ushabti bone. There you go. Gnarlrock green. Do they even make these colors? Skull white. Man, I used a lot of skull white. I don't see what I used it on. I think I dumped it out maybe on accident. It spilled. There's only like that much left. It might be dried out. See, if this camera can focus, it is great. Look at that macro on that. How close can I get to the dang lens? Too close. Yeah, look at that. That depth of field. That's next level. Anyways. Evil Sun's Scarlet. Burnished gold. Ugh, kind of overwhelmed now. I'm not gonna lie. Gee, it's almost 10. I need to get benchmarking done. Well, I think I'm gonna put the paints back. Figure out a way to mix them en masse, which I don't think there is. I might have to go in, open each one, stir the crap out of it, close it, shake it for like an hour. I don't know. I should put all the extra bits in more crackbacks though. See? Well, I do have some. These are for they actually belong to my friend Nick. Nick, come get your pieces. It's in Discord. I'll yell at him. Yeah, these are for what is that called? The Orc Mech. Let's see. A lot of units though. Holy crap. Throw away that box. I'll keep my Dark Vengeance box and my and one Assault on Blackreach box for now. I think my friend gave me this one because I think he was really into orcs. Nah, Nick's not on. Yeah, I need to yell at him. Tell him to take his orc boys parts. Look, these things. I'm pretty sure we don't even use these anymore. Which makes me curious to how the Helldrake works because it shoots freaking warp fire, which goes around corners, and you have to use this to like plot the like directions of it or whatever. How do you even do that without this? I don't know. New Warhammer is scary. Anyways, I guess that's enough for tonight. I just kind of showed off my crap. As you can see here, I have a lot of Warhammer stuff that I need to paint and repair and fix. And probably repaint. Probably repaint the dark ones. They're not looking right. Some more chaos dudes that are kind of worthless. Broken Wing makes me sad. You can see before wash and dry brush after. Like that. It's like it's tarnished. There is dust on there too because they've been sitting in boxes for years, but also you can see here it looks like it's tarnished. It looks like it's been through the dang warp. Is what it looks like it's been. Anyways, that's it for this little stream. I know it's pretty much the most boring thing ever, but hey, it's a start. I want to start, if I can get my paint mixed up and make it less time to actually get this stuff out. Maybe pull one of these guys up, and then I'll just, you know, zoom in with my camera here, and just paint my little dudes, right? Once a week, twice a week. Man, this camera, I love this camera so much. The Sony AX53 is an incredibly good camera. Like when I'm, you know, this far from the camera, 2 feet or so, well, maybe 1.5 feet, but it's just like good depth of field. When things are in focus, it does 4K 100 megabit capture. It has a built-in gimbal into the lens or whatever. Anyways, enough rambling. Now that is the detail camera. Look at this. That is my favorite paint. Then again, I also put many hours into painting this guy, and it's pretty much like the first one that I learned. I learned to dry brush on this guy too. So it's not perfect by any means of the imagination, but for me, this is pretty much my pinnacle of painting capability. And because it's like there's just so many tiny details. Chaos being the masters of tiny details. I mean, look how small these, like this sword for scale against my finger, and then the chain link on this for scale against the sword. Those are incredibly tiny details. Like I know for a fact I was painting details on this with literally a 1-hair brush, putting little droplets of paint on this just to make it look right. Even then, I'm not happy with it, right? I mean, there's a little bit too much blue on that face. Oh gosh. Overall, though, like having this on the field, nobody's gonna be like, that is a bad paint. Like, that's just not. Where is it? Right here. Nobody's gonna be like, hey, that thing looks like crap. Get it off the field. Just instead, it's a respectable paint. Anyways, one day I'll get all of these guys, hopefully to look about close to this level of detail. I think I'll get a lot more efficient and better at it the more I go on. I think I should do some more dry brushing or something on the back here. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, that's it. I know I said this a million times. Long outro. Oh yeah, I meant to do. I bought a special paint, which I'd have to remove these guys from their bases to do. But basically, come on, focus. There we go. But basically, you take the base, put it on like a whatever, and you just spray this can of stuff, and it puts a textured dirt detail on the whole surface instantly. You just go and then boom, you have dirt. Just glue it onto the bottom of the guys, and then you have an okay looking base for your little dudes, right? I need a light like right here to help illuminate this because it's kind of dark. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next time I'll actually begin painting. I didn't even know where they were to begin with, so this is a step in the right direction for sure. Hopefully get more out of this. Also, stay tuned, not now, but if you enjoy board games in general, which if you're watching this, you probably enjoy board games, I'm going to be part of a thing by Tech Dive to not only film but live broadcast a Twilight Imperium 6-person board game session live on Twitch with OBS. I'm gonna do it on YouTube too if we can. And Adam and I are gonna be like running the camera, running the OBS, and then we're gonna have players. We're gonna do interviews. We're gonna have overhead camera the whole map the whole time. We're gonna have like interviews between turns. It's gonna be really freaking amazing. I believe that's October 19th. Don't quote me on that because it's not set in stone. But October 19th, Twilight Imperium. Go check it out. It's a great board game. One of the best board games ever, really. And yeah. Anyways, that's it. See you next time.